Morning everybody, it's 6 AM, it's just getting light now, street lights are still on. It's the day before show day, so everything's going into preparation today. I'm harvesting my butternut squash and the pumpkins and just letting them dry out really. I'm going to use both tomorrow in the show, top tray, so I shall crack on, set up, and be out with you shortly. Right, as you can see, all the courgettes and the pumpkins are finished now, so I'm just going to harvest these spellbound pumpkins. There's 4 of them. They've done really well this year actually, and I'm quite pleased how many I've got off a plant about the size of a football. So I'm going to pick these and then I'm just going to leave them on top of the straw just to cure a bit more in the sunshine. Trick is with pumpkins, just make sure you leave enough of the stalk there, because if the disease does set in, if it does ever get to the pumpkin, it takes a long time to get down the stalk. Usually by then the stalk's dried out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let them cure on the straw a bit, the dry straw, and I'll get back to it later on when I come to prepare it for the show. I'm going to do exactly the same with the squash now, so I'll just come over to show you the squash. These have done really well this year. Quite a few lovely little butternuts. There's a few still growing on there, so I'm not going to pull the plant up on this time, because I might still get a couple more, but I'll just pick the fruits. Right, so here we go, this is Allotment 2's butternut squash and pumpkin harvest of 2016. The squash have done really well. I'm really pleased with them because in previous years I've not had much success. So I'll let you know the variety in the meantime, but they've done really well this year, so everything's getting sorted for show day, which is tomorrow, so I'll give you an update later on as to what I've got entered and all my preparation work. Hi everyone, I've just harvested this first melon. There's 2 melons in the greenhouse on plot 2. This is the first one. It's kind of small, you know, it's only about the size of a tennis ball, a bit bigger than a tennis ball should I say. So I've tested it by just springing the skin like that. If it bounces and quite, you know, feels soft inside, then that's a good indicator that it's ready. So I'm not sure what to expect with these. It's the first year I've grown them, so here goes. Let's open it up and see what we've got. It's carving nice. Looks good inside. So I'm just going to scoop these out and see what we're left with. There we are then. I've scooped all the seeds out. I've cut them all into the little segments, so here goes. Yeah. Beautiful. Really nice. Really sweet and tasty. So I'm pleased with that. So yeah, I think I'll polish these off. See you soon. Hello everyone, I'm just down at allotment 1 at the moment and I'm just picking the parsnips for tomorrow's show. As you can see, there's a couple of different shapes and sizes here, so I'm not risking pulling loads up from down here. I've only got about another 10 or 12 left, so I'm going to try allotment 2 in a bit and see if I can get one to match these 2 long ones here. Not a bad size, they're a good 2 foot, so they're alright. It's just I could do with a third one. Either, 2 more, what's ideally size of one or size of other, because at the moment they're a bit of out and out, so hopefully with me planting them at the other allotment 2 weeks previously, I might get a couple like those on the left. Right, so Judgment Day in the greenhouse, meaning it's time to pull the carrots. Now, I have been scratching around the tops now and again, and there is some decent size at the top. Whether that means there's out underneath, I don't know. It's just look at the draw into it, really. But that is absolutely huge. That's probably about 3 inches at the top. Circumference is really good size. That one there's got one at the side of it, so that might hinder that one a bit. Again, that one's the same. Oh dear, there's a bit of a nodule around there, so I'm hoping that's not because it's forking. It is. Damn. Right, I'll just pull that up. That's a note. It's not very big anyway. Strange shape, like a bit of a nose on it. But I'm hoping there's not too many like that. If you remember in a previous video, I did say that there's one small one there, with the box being attacked by ants. I did lose half of the carrots, so therefore I had to replant them again. Obviously they've not really took on well, but I'm hoping I might get something else. These are small, these, I don't know why. They're like chantennays rather than sweet candles. But we shall see what happens. See what becomes. You never know, dear. Right, let's have a look. Fingers crossed. That looks similar. Right, then here goes. First try. Touch wood. Now, pour. Stump carrot, but with your nose on. It's not good at the moment. And it won't surprise me if this is exactly the same. Yeah, mind you. That's better. That's better. That's a good one. Not very long though for some reason. That's only about, what, 9-10 inches. It's a nice carrot. I'll keep that one. Let's have a look at these others. That's got a small top, so I'll leave that in. That's got a bigger top. So let's have a look at this. You can usually tell how you pull it to start with, because if it comes out easy, it's generally tiny. Again, for some reason they're not very good. Don't get me wrong, it's going to give me a meal, but it's not what I'm after. I'm after some good carrots for the shows. At the moment, I'm not getting them. That's forked. Now, and I'm going to end up losing all box in a minute. Nah, they've done poor this year. Really poor. Oh, this ain't good. This is not good at all. That one's the same. It's a small one. I think I'm just going to pull them all up. See, that one's loose. That's not going to do much. That one's loose. So I tried to replant them when they all fell apart and disappeared, and it's not worked. It's not worked at all. Disaster this year, carrots. So I know for a fact I've got some in the beds down at the other allotment. So something like there's two there. If I can get a third one like that, I'll have some at least. They're just all odds and sods, aren't they? Well, I must say this has been the worst year I've grown these carrots. The worst year by far. Absolutely rubbish. Look at them. They're like Chantenay's. Absolutely rubbish. Very disappointed. Yep, forked. What I'll do is I'll just blanch these and put them in the freezer where I don't eat. They can all come up, they might as well, they're not doing out. Wow. Very disappointing. Well, sorry folks, but that is my carrot harvest this year. One solitary decent carrot. Wow. Very poor. Right, when I come to terms with my failure, I'll get back to you and I'll just show you what else I've got planned for entering in the show. Right, that's pretty much everything collected really. So for one of the shows, it's a small one, it's the first year they're doing this one, so I think they're just trialling it just to see how popular it is before announcing a lot of classes. So this one's only got 6 classes for the vegetable section, this being 5 potatoes, 5 runner beans, 3 beetroot, 3 carrots, 5 tomatoes and a trail basket of 6 different vegetables. In that one, for me, it's consisting of a red cabbage, a carrot, a cucumber, a pumpkin, a squash and a turnip. For the other show, it's 3 onions, heaviest onion, 6 shallots, 3 white potatoes, 3 coloured potatoes, 6 dwarf beans, 4 runner beans, 3 beetroot, 3 parsnips, 3 carrots, 1 cabbage, 5 indoor tomatoes, 3 courgettes, 1 cucumber, 1 largest marrow, a quality marrow and 2 or 4 veg in a box or basket. That's going to be 2 sweet corn, 2 cucumbers, 2 turnips and either 2 squash or pumpkin. I've not decided yet. But for the time being, that's all the vegetables picked. So when I get home, it's more preparation for the show and I'll be back with you shortly. See you soon. Everyone, everything's packed already now, so it's off to the show ahead. Okay everyone, here are today's results from the 2 shows I've been to. Where I've got allotment 1, I entered that show and got 3 first, 3 seconds and 5 third prizes. Firsts being for indoor tomatoes outdoors and also for red cabbage. Seconds I got for a marrow, I think it was largest marrow. I also got a second prize for let me think. Cucumber. Sorry, I'm just miles away. I'm trying to read what my itinerary, but I can't seem to see it anyway. I got thirds for 3 onions, quality marrow, shallots. Did I get? No, sorry, beans. Seconds I got parsnips. And another third I got for the 2 of 4 different vegetables in a trail basket. So I had mixed thoughts really. I thought personally it's been an average year for myself, and it was nice to hear that one of the fellow growers came up to me and said that due to me doing so well last year, I was the one to beat this year. It was true to his word actually. You know, there's a few more exhibitors this year, which is good because it's a healthy competition. And also it gets a few more support in the local show. Onto the other allotment, on the show, sorry, I got a first and a third. The first was for 3 beetroot and the third was for 3 potatoes. So all in all, not a bad day really.
I got a £5 local nursery voucher for having best tomatoes in show as well, so that was nice. What I'm going to do now is, normally you'd think I'd do this afterwards, but I'm going to show you the videos from each show. I took a video from each show rather than me snap loads of photographs. The first video that I show you is from the second plot. It's only a small show, it's like, you know, they're just trialling it this year, just see how it goes really. But I just want you to take particular notice on the green beans and also the potatoes. One of the green beans was in the prizes, and another fellow plot holder entered some of his green beans, lovely straight beans, and didn't even get in the top 3, as was the case with the potatoes. So I'll just let you watch the videos and see what you think for yourself, really. But it's the first video, just take particular notice of and see what you think. So that's it, really. That's all the harvesting, the shows, and everything else for 2016. As I say, it's been an average year for myself. The carrots, obviously seen earlier in this video, were absolutely horrendous. They really were. I've had one decent carrot out of a box of 25, but I'm putting it down to them ants. They really did destroy the whole lot of that box I made. So, as the saying goes, out with the old, in with the new. I'm really going to go to town with that next year. Take it all to bits, get rid of the sand, get some fresh, make a bigger box. Oh, I've got plenty of plans. I'll let you know about all that in the winter. But for the time being, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've had a good experience today again. Met some fellow plot holders. You know, had a good chat and that. It's great to speak to others about what they're doing and what they've got planned. And I'll be back with you soon with the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you soon.
She would.